Jamell, a new BBL season start again. You're back with the Leicester Riders. One game so far played in the season. What are your thoughts so far? How the Riders been built up for this season?
Well, first of all, our pre-season's been pretty well. We've been training pretty hard. And I think we're starting to come together now as a group. So on the court, it should show. I think we've had a couple of good performances. So far, looking so good.
Yeah. I mean, yourself, seems like you're enjoying yourself in the Riders. I mean, you signed a 3-year new contract. I mean, that's not many players sign a 3-year contract in BBL. What were the reasons behind that long contract for you?
Kind of like double commitment. Like they're committed to me as a player, and I'm definitely committed to them as a team. Like they look after me on and off the court, and I just think like the environment here it suits my personality. We play hard, we play to win, and I just think that everyone here is very supportive.
Yeah, and yourself, been in the BBL for a few years now. I mean, from Essex, of course, and then from the Riders. I mean, how you see the BBL as a league so far? How has it evolved or developed in the few years you've been in the league?
Yeah, well, since day one, really, I've always kind of had a lot of respect for it. A lot of people don't understand how good the actual level is. There's a lot of good players in this league. Every year, there's new players from different countries. I think slowly but surely, it's now getting to the point where people are starting to recognise that it's actually this is a good league to play in. You know, we've got guys from Spain coming over now, and it's just kind of like, in my mind, it's developing well, and I'm developing with it. So, yeah.
And of course, Newcastle is a strong team. I mean, how do you see the fact that Newcastle keep lots of players from previous seasons? Do you think that helps in the league like BBL that you have players who have the BBL experience?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a coach. I don't really know how the best way of developing a team would be, but Newcastle win a lot, and they got the same players year in year out with a couple of additions. So I guess it's a winning formula for them. And I think the Leicester Riders, we have our way of doing things, and hopefully it'll be a winning formula for us, whatever we choose to do.
And I mean, looking at the long term, what are your goals as a player in your career? I mean, you have signed with Leicester for 3 years, but I mean, that's when you're still a young guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 22 now, and when I started playing at 16, I said I wanted to play in the NBA. I'm going to keep saying that. That's my goal. If I aim for the NBA and I don't make it to the NBA, at least I aim for the highest. Do you know what I mean? So in the next couple of years, I'd like to be in Europe playing somewhere and just go with the win, basically.
And what about the summer? I mean, of course, like the Olympics in the UK. Did you watch the Olympics at all? What did you do during the summer yourself?
I trained a lot this summer. I had a good season last year, and I said as soon as the season was finished, I'll start training. I was like, I need to be a scorer. I need to learn a lot of things. So I did. I put in the work. I put a weight on. And obviously I watched the Olympics at the same time, so that was kind of like motivation for me. And I hope to be in the next one, so that's my goal.
And I mean, of course, the season is very new, so not much we can say about it. I mean, last season you came from the bench quite often. I mean, this season do you hope to have a bigger role? I mean, from what I see on the pre-season game and last against the Sharks, you had more court times. That's probably what you want as well.
Yeah, I mean, after speaking to Rob, he gave me a lot of aims to come back with. I think I've ticked a lot of the boxes, and I think if I play to my potential, which I am at the minute and I will continue to, then that was showing my minutes. Whether I'm starting 5 or whether I'm playing 25 minutes a game, I'm happy.
So, and fans, they like you as a player. You're very energetic. I mean, you fly high, and that's something that fans in every league enjoy. So, is that one thing that you really enjoy doing as well yourself? I'm slam dunks.
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, that's part of the game that obviously everyone enjoys. The players, the coaches. I'm more the type of guy to say, if it's a winning basket, like a layup would win the game, then I'll take a layup. You know what I mean? I'm not the kind of guy who's going to try and dunk it if it's a layup. But at the same time, I enjoy it, and I enjoy the fact that when I do those things, the crowd get into it. And as you know, Leicester Riders, we need the crowd. We love the crowd. So.
I mean, Leicester Riders, as I said, I mean, the crowd and John Sanford Centre, always a tough place. I mean, there's a low ceiling, and when the fans make noise, it's a loud place.
Very loud, yeah. I think for years, I think Leicester Riders have shown how much they appreciate the crowd. I think the crowd understand that, so I hope that continues while I'm here.
Yeah, and you already said something about the BBL and the Leicester Riders. I mean, and of course, Leicester Riders. I mean, it says something about the league when they can retain a player like Bruce Sullivan.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we both enjoy it here. I think he has his own reasons, but we both respect the club just as much as each other do. So.
And last season, the Riders came very close to winning silverware for the first time in a while. And this season, it's not a small step, but it is a step. And I'm sure the Riders want to achieve that one trophy at least this year.
I think everyone that was here last season kind of had sleepless nights, waiting for the season to start. I'm ready, and I think we are as well. I think the year we had behind us last year has kind of set us in the right direction to get this one.
And of course, Riders did have big boots filled from last year. Aaron Hardy, Cameron Rundles, 3 new guys coming from the States. I mean, how do you see those? I mean, you said you're not a coach, so
Yeah.
but I mean, how do you see those guys?
No, like I said, I'm not a coach, but my opinion would be these guys are great. They work just as hard as everyone did last year, if not harder. They know how to put the ball in the basket, and they're here to win. That's what you need in my mind. Like, I'm good to go with that. You know what I mean? So, and they're great guys too, so that counts for a lot.
I know early season, second weekend only, but in your mind, which teams are the ones that will be challenging for silverware in Cup and Trophy and League?
Like you said, early season, I haven't really seen many teams. I know that, you know, the Giants, they're on a big run at the minute in terms of like they're on like steam right now. But Leicester Riders, hey man, we're here, we're ready. You know what I mean? Like, we've been training hard, we're ready to go. And Newcastle have got the same team, so I hope we see them again. I really do.